We are here with head women's basketball coach Chris Minner after his team's 80-75 win over Northwestern in the NAIA Women's Basketball National Championship opening round. Coach, just first initial thoughts on the win.
That was a great game. I thought we kept playing hard the whole 40 minutes. Our plan was to keep it up tempo and get it in the 80s, and we did. We knew that in a half-court game we'd have some trouble with them because of matchups, but I thought we never gave up. I thought we consistently played with effort. We didn't get down on ourselves, and I know we got down 9 second half, and we just kept. We figured we were controlling the tempo, so that was the key.
Yeah. You guys got down 9 in that in the third there. What was it that kind of sparked the turnaround there in the second half?
I thought we started making baskets, which were able to set up our press. You know, it's hard. We were missing some pretty good shots, and they were running on us. And I thought we got tougher on the glass. We just had to settle down and realize, hey, it's fine. We got to make some baskets. But the key was we were able to get made baskets and set up our press and kind of offset their run. Yeah,
and I know one of the things that you wanted to make sure one of your keys to the game was coming in and making shots.
Yeah.
You guys shot 46% from the floor, hold them to 42. That's probably one of the differences in the game right there.
Yeah, if you let them set up and run the plays, and they're good shooters, and the post player's tough, and we just felt like we had to make them play at our tempo, and we just emphasized that all week because they're so good, and their other team's so fundamental, and you just can't give them a second to shoot. And we didn't know if we could maintain it or how it was going to go, but I think we did a good job. We knew we had to get in the 80s to have a chance to win today.
Yeah, and the other thing that you knew you had to do was dictate the tempo. You did that, and then the other thing, control Molly Shaney.
Yeah.
Held her to seven points and 7 rebounds.
That's big time because she's a big time player. She goes against that conference is really good. I think now people start to have a little more respect for our conference from River State's, but she's good, and we hadn't seen a post player like that in a long time. But that was the key. I mean, she's a really good player, so you have to control her.
Yeah, and Desiree White, 26 points, 9 rebounds, 5 steals. Kind of took over there at one point, coming there in the first half, especially, and helped right the ship in the first half.
She did, and when you got a player like that, you got to put the ball in her hands, and we're starting to get a little more balance. And Jill came back. Jill hadn't played in a month, and
her first game back, she scores 14 points,
exactly,
and 10 points in the first half.
Yes, because we rested her last week, and might have cost us a game against Ryle, but this is a way more important game, so we felt like she was back, and that makes us deeper. And the key was we controlled the tempo and made shots when we had to, and survive in advance.
Survive in advance. So now you advance to the championship opening round matchup.
Yep.
You'll either play IU South Bend, a team you've seen earlier this year, or Indiana Wesleyan, the host. Your initial thoughts on who you might possibly see?
I think it's going to be a pretty good game. I don't know. I mean, obviously Indiana Wesleyan playing at home, and they just beat Marion, which is a pretty good team. But you let IU South Bend shoot the ball, they could beat anybody. It should be a good game. Obviously, we're familiar with IU South Bend. I think Indiana Wesleyan is very much like the team we just played from Iowa. So we'll see. We're going to come back tonight at 5 and watch them.
All right, Coach. Congrats on today.